from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and how are you doing? I hope you are all having a very nice day today. And now it's July 1st, 2019, so we are now officially in the month of July. So for those of you who are enjoying the Barnes & Noble Criterion sale, well done, and I hope you enjoy it very much. I have been receiving a ton of comments from many people about the Criterion titles that you have been purchasing during the sale, and so I'm very happy to hear these comments. It's really wonderful to read. So please keep sending them to me. I'm very happy to live vicariously through your experiences. It's a really great time. And it's great to see that Barnes & Noble is still doing this. So wonderful. We should take advantage of it while we can and just enjoy this time. So because who knows how long it will last. So, but that's probably a topic for another day. So in the meantime, of course, let's enjoy the time. And for those of us who are able to enjoy the Barnes & Noble sales, yes, please enjoy and please have fun. And don't spend outside of your means, of course. Stay within your budget. I know the temptation is very strong, but as long as you can do that and be reasonable with your spending, then please just enjoy and have fun. You know, getting one title at the Barnes & Noble sale is just as great as getting 5 titles or 10 titles, I think. So even if you get just one title, it's still really worth it, because even one title can be very expensive. And so getting one title that is 50% off is still a lot of savings in my view. So, and of course the same is true for 5 titles, 10 titles, 20 titles, 50 titles, who knows. So I know each of us has his or her own goal or objective with respect to sales and Barnes & Noble sales. So whatever fits your particular needs and budget, I think that's the most important thing. So even if you get just one title, I think it would be great to hear from you and to find out your reasons for getting that title, etc. So anyway, my friends, I hope that you are enjoying this wonderful time. And I'd just like to make one quick comment here, if I could. You know, I'm reading a lot of great comments, as I said, from people about the sale. There are a number of films that are very surprising. A lot of people are mentioning a whole array of titles. And when we combine all the comments from people so far, we're getting a lot of variety. There is some overlap, of course, because there's some titles that are very popular, but we get a lot of variety. So if you're interested, I encourage you to check out some of the other Barnes & Noble Criterion videos that I've done, and you can check out some of the comments below them, and you'll see a lot of people mentioning this title or that title. It's great. There's one title, however, that I haven't seen that I would really love to see mentioned, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to just mention it in this video. I have talked about this film before, but it was in the context of many other films, and so maybe it got lost in the mix. I don't know. It's a very fascinating work, and the Criterion release actually has 2 films on here. The filmmaker's name is William Greaves, and the Criterion title that I'm referring to is this. It's called Symbiopsychotaxiplasm. Symbiopsychotaxiplasm. This is a DVD set, spine number 360. Now, once again, I know that for some people, DVD purchases are possibly not the ideal type of purchases, and so that's fine. So I admire, or I respect that approach very much. But if you are interested in purchasing a DVD and you're looking for something that is unique and a film that plays with the form of cinema and documentary cinema, it breaks certain conventions of the form in a way that truly surprises and leaves one scratching one's head. I mean that in a good way, and just it is so compelling a watch and creates these layers upon layers upon layers of playing with reality, as it were, that the overall viewing experience is extraordinary. Now I'm talking about the film Symbiopsychotaxiplasm. So this set has essentially 2 films on it, plus the supplements. But the 2 films are what's known as Take 1, Symbiopsychotaxiplasm Take 1, which was made in 1968. And there is a second film called Take 2.5, which was made much later in 2003. And the principle upon which these 2 films was made is a fascinating one in terms of a certain way or approach of trying to capture a kind of reality, or maybe different levels of reality, let me put it that way. So what we have here is a set of films that appear, I think, to be simple on their surfaces, but once you get into them, they are, as I say, playing with the form in such a way that it confuses, it plays with one's mind, it really expands the scope of what I understand this kind of cinema is. In other words, it seems to be breaking boundaries in many ways, both creatively and intellectually, in such a manner that is very impactful, even to this day. Now, I never saw this film before until I got the Criterion DVD set some years back, several years back, in fact. But this was a set of films that once I saw them, I could never forget them. And so this is a set of films that I would strongly, strongly recommend if you're interested in, as I say, a kind of documentary type of approach, but is something that is really playing with the form and structure of documentary in a way that creates a lot of playful mystery and interesting questions about the fundamental nature of documentary cinema and cinema in general. The 2 films are, I think, very similar and also very different, and so you're getting a nice combination of a kind of film style that is from the same director, William Greaves, but has evolved or has progressed or has changed in aspects that I think are some aspects are quite radically different, in fact, than, in other words, the more modern Take 2.5 has some aspects that are similar to Take 1, but also has some aspects that are radically different. So it forms a nice companion piece to Take 1. The set of films, however, are just, I think, extraordinary. And in particular, Take 1. I think Take 1 is quite an extraordinary work. And so I would just very, respectfully suggest that you consider checking this work out. Again, this is a DVD, and I'm not sure of its availability on the Criterion channel. If it is available, then I would strongly urge that you check it out. At the very least, check out Take 1, which is, again, the earlier one from 1968. But that is a marvel, a real marvel. Anyway, so for your consideration, my friends, if you are interested and if you're okay with getting DVDs, then please, I would strongly recommend that at least you consider getting Symbiopsychotaxiplasm, the DVD set here. So it has take 1 and take 2.5 by William Greaves. So Symbiopsychotaxiplasm, my friends, for your consideration. Okay, my friends, let me end it there, and I hope that you are enjoying yourself and that, that you're just having a wonderful time. Again, it's July, and it's going to be a very exciting month for many reasons, my friends. So, anyway, please take good care of yourselves, and please be well, and please take care of your family and friends. And once all that is taken care of course, then keep on watching a lot of great movies. And until we meet again, my friends, cheers.